Folks, we're live. We're back. Let's get the audio back up. How we doing? Dasha, how you doing? Good day. Mystique, good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm having a week. I'm going to just say it that way. But I also didn't want to let another batch of time go by without streaming, so went ahead and went live here. Mystique, did I get your DM about the base? Oh, like the stairs? Yeah. No worries. Yeah, I gotta catch up with you there. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about 7 days right now. I hate to be vague right now. I'm just rubbed the wrong way about a few things. Nothing, obviously. You guys are awesome. It's just, yeah. Dasha, enjoy your lurk, buddy. The ground is shaking. Uh-oh. I didn't dodge that as well as I thought I had. Or that. Where's the second troll? Second troll stuck somewhere? I mean, as long as he's not smashing my base up. The whole Jawoodle stuff, yeah. I mean, I guess I'll just be upfront about it. Yeah, it's that. There we go. 3 trolls. Hard part is I just can't really speak on it because it's rubbing me the wrong way, and yet I know I don't really have like a firm ground to stand on with the conversation either. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how to feel. All right, so how did I get 4 turnip seeds?
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Freaker, 66 months. Freaker, execute order 66. I'm not in the best of moods to do impressions. But, thanks, man. 66. Holy cow. That's like a lot of months, man. All right, now we should be able to do turnip stews comfortably without getting too crazy about it. Oops, wrong way. Five plus years. Yeah, it's like, again, it's like what I just can't believe I've been streaming over 8 years. Five and a half, yeah. Again, thanks, man. Believe me, that support's gonna. Everybody's support lately has just been super awesome. Said it before, but I'll say it again. It's just I just need to get through this damn move and get to the new apartment. If all goes well with my current plans, the first week of August, that like Monday the 3rd and so on and so forth, prepping for the 6th and 7th. Sorry. The plans I've got in motion, I'll be able to get my desk and my computer and all that stuff over to the new apartment. This Saturday, I'm going to attempt, no guarantees. I'm going to attempt. Oh, damn. Sorry, my right arm's been hurting like crazy today. Storm's coming, Annie. My bones are aching. I'm going to be seeing if I can work on putting up my my tiles for the sound tiles, and if I can, I'll take one of the cameras over, and I might do like a headset if I can, and stream while I'm putting it up. We could just hang out for a couple hours. Then I'll come back here, and we'll stream Valheim the rest of the day, Saturday. What is that? 6 years, 6 months. There you go. All right. Mystique, hey, you're almost at that 3 years mark. Nice. God. I'm getting triggered by my phone tonight. Holy cow. Yeah, those trolls threw me off. What was I doing? Jesus Christ. Oh, we moved the heads over here. Swamp. We've got to get a lot more iron, and I think we'll be trying to do what we can at the swamp base, so to speak. But eventually we will try to haul the iron back here. Oh, didn't we found Hildur, didn't we? Yeah, there she is. Freak out. Okay. Let me check on this message and then we'll leap back in. We just had a what do you call it? We just had a base raid, so I shouldn't get one while I'm doing this. How's otherwise, how's everybody's week going? We should be getting a some new news announcements for like movies, comic properties, and similar entertainment from San Diego Comic-Con over the next few days. And so that'll be nice. Okay. Okay, so they want me to do that. Well, no late stream tonight. I gotta get up early in the morning. Yay. Oh, to be responsible. Says you now, but you know, karma. What about karma, right? What'd karma do? Oh, we were fighting the troll without rested bonus. That's what happened. Okay. I was wondering why that was messing up earlier. Adulting does suck. We gotta do it, but being responsible and stuff like that. It's honestly one of the reasons why I'm still holding back. Not the only reason, but one of the reasons I'm still holding back on the whole content creation thing. Is there's just like too many other responsibilities that I have to focus on. But at the same time, if I push it and I start getting more viewership and I start getting people coming back in again, then I get my name out there, and that's cool and all. But then I get my name out there, and I'm just thinking like I don't want real life and streaming stuff to conflict, you know. And so I'm still wondering if there's a way that I can do a balance like that I still haven't found. Because again, I certainly can't schedule my streams without the conflict of like I can make big plans, like then go live, and then all of a sudden something from work has me canceling stream, and it sucks to do that. And I almost want to say it most especially sucks when you're not as huge of a streamer, because you don't necessarily have the clout to, you know. How am I gonna put it? Don't necessarily have like that backing or whatever. Like, oh, you know, you can take a week off and then you can jump right back in and everybody's there. It's like every time I have these big lulls, I lose viewership, and then I have to build it back up again. And then I lose it again, and I can build it back up again. But like I always said, if I can make twice as much as my day job, then I'll think about quitting my day job. I enjoy my day job though, but it's yeah, it's taxing on me right now. I just want some peace of mind, which is why I got a couple days coming off, and we're gonna do it's gonna be a relaxing weekend is the plan. But part of it involves streaming. Left, two hand, four dark. How you doing? Someday, if you are good and lucky, you could be retired, hopefully on your own schedule. Yeah, I mean, I still got 20 years of day job work before that happens on the natural scale, I'd say. 25 years, excuse me. Yeah, I'm turning 49 next January, which blows me away too. Like where the frack did the last 10 years ago. But Yeah, it's just it's the same old adage, and I'm sure some people could join in. And this kind of goes into my age talk rule, but again, it's my channel, so I can do what I want. But it's so frustrating because we as human beings in the modern age of today should be able to should be able to not have to finally take it easy and relax in life when we're 80, you know? Buy a motorhome at 75 and have 5 years maybe. Oh shit, I forgot to put that one more piece of meat in there. But you know what I mean? It's like you have to work hard. If you're lucky, you're someone that, you know, probably got a some sort of financial boost in life or whatever. There are people out there that have worked hard, put themselves down the right path. Good for them. But a good majority of the rest of the people do still have to continue to work until they're, yeah, tired and fatigued, even more so than I am usually. And then after that, it's like you don't really have like the energy to enjoy yourself. Hopefully it'll be better after you move. You know, Mystique, I think that's really it. I think that's part of what my grumpy attitude is today. And again, I want to say it's definitely not at anybody that comes to my chat. No grumpy attitudes to you guys. You guys are all awesome. It is kind of just life's getting to me right now. It is what it is. We just have to keep grinding. And I've endured what I could. I'll always admit some things are my fault in life, some things are other people's fault. You know, it's not all 100% something, and not every solution has a need to blame somebody else for your hardships in life, you know. So I'm trying not to be that person that complains about stuff like that. Because holy cow, have I known some people that constantly blame everybody else. Drives me nuts. I think one of the things that drives me nuts the most about it is I've been susceptible to doing it myself. Yeah. Sometimes it feels like, well, other people are complaining about it, and sometimes they get that sympathy, and people give them a pass, so I should do it too. But morally, I can't stick to it. So if I try to do the blame game, I suck at it, and people call me out on it, as they should. Iron head arrows, let's just go ahead and use them up. Why not? Oh, there's a oh, you know what? Oh no, it's the silver. My bad. I was just thinking, like, you know what? That iron should burn the ooze, but it's silver that does that. Also, there's a big mountain. I see, like Howling Cavern, Big Mountain. I want to go ahead and sail and clear some of this today, maybe. We can attempt to get some more serpents. I just, yeah, it's not going to be a very long stream, and to be honest, I know I marked in YouTube as, and I think on my Go Live announcements that I'm gonna need to mine some iron, but man, I'm not feeling it. Freaker, what, as in the band sticks? Gotcha. You know, again, I want to say I really miss back the days when we could stream. Not that I did a lot of it. But when we could stream music and it wasn't, I guess, as big of a deal. And again, as an artist myself, I don't want to take away from other artists, but I really do wish, like, YouTube, Twitch, yeah, so Google, Amazon, hell, even Kick right now. I stream on all three. But I wish these streaming platforms could work out some sort of method, which I would gladly do, of us paying a monthly fee to be able to play copyright music, basically, yeah. Yeah. No, I'd rather continue to keep it as legit as possible. No sneakies from me. But yeah, I was watching a Rust streamer the other day here on Twitch, and they were straight up playing copyright music. I'm just like, oh, okay. Oh wait, this is at Bone Mass. Yeah, we're not supposed to be doing, crap. We're not supposed to be doing this here. Let me, I don't have any wood. I'm gonna take a risk, but we got a bench up top. Supposedly my long ship is still here. Yeah, there's Bone Mass. Uh-oh. Did we lose the ship? Nope, there it is. Okay. I didn't look at the map correctly. Why was it wanting to go the other way? Oh, there's a frickin' friggity frack. And I saw a wraith. Wow, that missed. What the hell, man? Oh, there's a Great Orc Shaman there. That's hilarious. At least, finally. At least one of the wraiths come over here. Tried to kick him. No room in our inventory. Wanna. We also did not pick up the chain. Chain. Oh, we're also at weight. That's why. Yeah. Okay. Calm down, Turbo. Can't see a damn thing. Come on. Jim and Christmas. Okay, so boat's still here. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna risk that it's gonna last there for a moment. Daytime. Hey, remember that abomination you talked about, Greg? Yeah, let's drop everything off. Let's hope that the abomination doesn't, okay, there's the portal. And that is... Wait, Cryptid Bone Mass Portal? What? Why did I mark that there? Wow, okay. Crypts plus B mass port. Like, yeah, what the heck's over here? Like a bunch of debris of stuff, but okay. Greg Brain. It's too bad we didn't have a... Well, right. this portal over by the boat. Arcus, hey buddy, how we doing? Man, I still want to turn on metals through portal. But no. Stick to our guns on this. Like the jerks we are. Here we go. Oh, we did have... Okay. Do it that way. Dun, 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 dun. Add the chains there for now. Chain, chain, chain. Cancel. See, like, look how many slots that takes up. The 1, 2, 3, 4 slots. If you're wanting to carry around a bonfire. It's got a rested bonus. A rested bonus. So we did bring some iron back because we got the stone cutter going, and I was starting to build a portal hub as well. Oh crap! Where's my camera moved all the way up there? Oh, it's really dipped. It's cutting me off for some reason. Whatever. Pro streamer. That works. Punch the wall out of frustration. Free up some food. Regular wood. Where's that A-bomb at? Can you get over here? Can you make it? Maybe. all else fails, try to use him to clear his own path. All else fails. Thought so. Dodge roll. Oh, come on. I'm easily defeated. Come get me, bro. I didn't dodge roll right when that happened, but oh well. Finally. Marthead, how you doing? Happy Thursday. All right. So let's dump more weight. Puts us up to 15 pieces. What armor are we? Oh right, we're still missing the root mask. I guess we might as well root mask and then upgrade one more item. We're at armor rating 27. So we'll see if this gets us above 30. An item prevents me. Just had some Dairy Queen. I had some of that some earlier. Yeah, DQ. I got a 2 hot dog meal with fries, and for whatever reason, I didn't order a Blizzard with it. Like that was the whole point. Is that I don't want to just like order a Blizzard and have somebody deliver a thing of ice cream. So I get food with it too, right? You know, kind of justify it. And yeah, I get my order and I'm like, oh no, they forgot the Oreo Blizzard. Nope, I forgot to put it on the order. I'm like, oh, that's why it was as, I'll say, as cheap as it was. Why it wasn't as costly. Their food is so good for a milkshake chain. Yeah, yeah. I'm happy with that. I think that back in the day I used to get a burger and fries there once in a while. I found myself again lately wanting to do the combination of a Burger King Whopper, McDonald's fries, and Wendy's chicken nuggets. For like, you know, those kind of meals. Yeah, I don't know why. Root mask. What else it need? What else does it need? 4 leather. Okay, root mask. Alright, it is time. Alright, so that's an even 27 on armor, but we also now can do some upgrades. Upgrades. Alright, so we need some more roots to do more upgrades, okay. But that does now put us at 29. Yeah. Whopper and McDonald's fries is a perfect meal, right? That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's put that there for now. Have you ever had peanuts in Coke? That's a great combo. No, I'm not a fan of peanuts. I'm trying to make sure I say that just right. Like cashews, I dig, and I used to would snack on some once in a while. Would get like the Planters can of peanuts. But yeah. Saltiness goes so good with the Coke. Yeah, I think that's the hard part too. Is with my health these days, I can't have high sodium. Sorry to say. Stupid health. Stupid health and its stupid requirements. Let's make sure we got all the parts. All the parts are here. Don't need that. We got enough for a bench. Alright. So I'm gonna put a red X there. It's so bizarre that I would mark that portal in the wrong place. Okay. If we see another bone mass on this, or bone mass, if we see another abomination on the way to the boat, I do not. Alright, I'm turning auto pickup off. We got rested bonus, we got food. Let's repair the boat, because we're going to shoot, can we? Yeah. Alright, but can we back the boat out? Because I did kind of wedge things in here. Hey, there's another troll. For those that were not here at the start of stream, I had a troll raid on my base. So, I think we're going to do Valheim only for a while, you guys. I'm gonna play this again tomorrow. We'll put some more hours in tomorrow, and then obviously Saturday. For those just joining us too, earlier on stream, I mentioned that I'm going to be I'm going to be at my new apartment working on some things. I just got a shipment of totes. I like that I look over to look at them, but you guys can't see what I'm looking at. But got a shipment of totes today that I forget how big they are, but you know, big enough to start going through some of my shit that I don't necessarily want to keep in boxes or anything like that. And I'll essentially decide what stays, what goes, kind of thing. Do one of those rounds. One of the things I need to do is take next round of electronics and stuff over to the new apartment. The laptop's already over there, but I tried doing a check on. I can't necessarily stream in game on the laptop anymore. I don't think it's able to handle as well anymore. So we might be able to do just an IRL stream. But Saturday, basically, I'll work on the sound tiles that I'm going to put on the wall, and I'm going to kind of decide, like, this is where the desk is going to be and which way it's going to be oriented and stuff. I ended up getting a Secret Labs desk, like almost a year ago. And, oh, that's a big coral cod. Ended up getting a secret labs desk, you know, the ones that you could raise and lower and everything like that. And through life just being life and me being lazy at the same time, I never finished putting it together. So before I take it over there, I'm going to see what step I left off on putting it together so that I can make sure I have all the components, all the parts, everything in one cohesive spot. Set myself up for success. Not this Monday, but the following Monday, got a buddy from work that's going to be helping me out for moving. And so we're going to grab everything we can that's, you know, the big and heavy stuff and move it over to the new apartment. But this Saturday, I can at least take one of those totes, or maybe I'll come back again and grab another tote, you know, at the cost of an Uber ride, versus like the $500-600 of a mover. I'm gonna be doing it that way. So Marthead, you built a huge castle in Minecraft, and the 9 chests full of glass for the dome top. Dome. I don't think I played Minecraft enough to know how to do a dome. I just replayed, was it Black Ops 2 campaign last night? I forgot how good it was. Nice. Yeah, so many games I'm missing out on. Real quick, let's put... Oh, Jiminy Christmas, this is... There we go. I was catching up on my, like, Rust game, and I was playing, like, Overwatch, Rocket League, trying to vent out some frustrations, and, so then you come onto Valheim here, and you're like, okay, is it shift click, control click? Every stream lately I've been mentioning this, but it's because it's true. So was that Black Ops 1 and 2 or S tier Call of Duty stories? Yeah. I always, again, that's like I hear so much, and I see the occasional clips and stuff. So there's another mountain that way. But we saw a big mountain here, which just makes sense. There's a Howling Cavern. I just want to hunt serpents right now. I like the idea of getting a few more of those. Although, yeah, we got to watch our food here. Modern Warfare 2 was huge back in the day. Man. Yeah, I haven't played a single Call of Duty game. Alright, we gotta be careful. Our rested bonus is gonna be up before dawn, if it's just turning night now. Confidence is, it's not high, it's reasonable. Confidence is reasonable. Yeah, my buddy was saying, like, he's surprised I didn't jump into the whole Call of Duty scene. I was really huge into Counter-Strike when it first came out, all those years ago. And yeah, I mean, it's like, I liked the initial premise behind Counter-Strike. But I think when it evolved into what it is today, like, it just doesn't pick my interest anymore. And the I don't know. Starting to feel like I'm being a contrarian about it, like I'm not playing them on purpose. And I don't know why. The story modes are like a Michael Bay movie, over the top but fun. Nice. I think a good part of it is just being spoiled by survival games now. Like I like the combination of building, crafting, um, making the foods, making the weapons, tools, and doing that route of gaming. That being said, Overwatch is my versus game of choice, which is so bizarre to me too, because I suck at that game. I don't suck. I'm saying it's like for whatever reason, just can't seem to get things to click with that one, yet I'm addicted to playing it. Was that you can't play multiplayer games anymore because you get too frustrated, people are way too try hard. Yeah, it's... So today, yep, there's that big mountain I was talking about. We can't go in the snow biome, the mountains biome, but I at least want to, I want to kind of see how this land looks and stuff. Yeah, let's go this way. Because once we're done with the swamps, then we can go into the mountains. You know, this mountain ends up looking like really prosperous. If it looks really good, we know where to go to next, especially with a Howling Cavern. Yeah, there's a good chance we can get other caves, frost caves up there too, and get early coat or something for the cold. But yeah, multiplayer tryhards. But today I kind of came to the conclusion, like, what really frustrates me is really good players who are cocky and arrogant, and they want you to know about it. They want to rub it in your face that they're really good, and man, does it tilt me. And I think that's really what gets to me the most, is like I want people to be accomplished in this world. I want them to work hard, learn something, get good at something, you know, and be accomplished. I don't want to ever take that away from anybody. We're not going to make it by dawn for rested bonus. You know what I mean? Like, oh crap, we didn't bring a portal. Alright, technically we only need 2 pieces of stone, but we'll get some stone here for a campfire and we'll do it that way. But yeah, so I definitely want to cheer on anybody that, like I said, that works hard, that like gets it with something, you know, whether it's a game, a sport, a career path, whatever, you know. It's like I'm the last person to want to like discourage anybody from accomplishing something that they've worked hard at and excelled at. But when people are just straight up jerks about it, like the arrogance, it just drives me nuts. You know, and the usual staples that come from that, you know, where people want to say like mad 'cause bad or whatever, because you're trying to bring up your frustration, you know. But did we pass? Oh, there's another building here. It's like, did we pass by some bees or something? But yeah, it's like people want to on purpose be dicks about it. So then at that point, I can't really. I don't know. I just can't really understand and comprehend. Like, you worked hard to be so good at something, and you want to be a jerk about it. Like, it does not compute in my brain. Oh, shit, we turned off auto pickup. That means I missed the other stone that was here or something. Maybe we should just pull out the pickaxe or something. Yeah, we got 3. We just need 2 more. Screw it. What's that? You've been playing Hogwarts Legacy? It's a really fun game. Yeah, I hear good things about that too. Haven't tried it. People like that, most of the time, they aren't even good. They're just exploiting stuff to win easier. Yeah, I mean that's my feelings too. But then the problem is I have no actual evidence. So. Like I thought for sure, like somebody was damage boosting in Overwatch, and like thing is like I haven't seen any evidence to support my feeling, and it is how I feel. I feel like somebody's cheating, but it's the thought of like, okay, when I play the character they're playing, I'm not able to do that kind of damage, like just straight up regular shots on somebody. You know, they're not being boosted. Let's say like on Overwatch is like Mercy boosts a teammate's damage if she's not healing. She'll boost somebody, right? Get our workbench. You know, so it's moments like when they're not being boosted by another player, by a perk or some sort of upgrade or whatever, like they have nothing to back up the ability, and all of a sudden they're just like they're doing insane amounts of damage, and it just doesn't make sense to me, you know. And it very well could be that they're doing the mechanics of the game. Maybe they're really good at headshots all the time. The common complaint, you know, my regulars are gonna roll their eyes when I say it. Common complaint is like Widowmaker, the sniper, that I feel like somebody can just wiggle their mouse and the game will give them the headshot. And so that frustrates me, because I have to be so precise with my shots in order for my damage to count. And yet other people just basically like the complaint about console versus PC, that console gets aim assist and stuff. I don't really care about that as much, but it is frustrating to watch a replay and somebody gets a kill shot on me and it hit the ground 10 feet in front of my character, even on the replay. So I'm like, how is that possible? But again, it's video games. It's ones and zeros that hopefully are doing what they're supposed to do, right? You know, they're supposed to register that this thing interacts with that thing, and then by that computation does another thing, you know? Alright, so we gotta be careful. There's some planes here. Worst part of Call of Duty is the lag, even on the best connection, because it messes with the gunfights. Like you'll be getting shot at and run behind a wall, but the last bullet still kills you. Exactly. Yeah, and on their screen, the hit marker will be hitting nothing. It's weird. Yeah, so it sounds the same for me. Like the bullet will be flying to the right, of you, but still registers a hit because of the lag. Yep. Okay. A little bit of reconnaissance, but I think, yeah, we should easily have a frost cave up there. Maybe that's a lip of one right there. Oops, yeah, again, we can't get too close. So part of my curiosity was, like, if I could have sailed straight over here instead of, like, the way we did. Be careful, there's goblins on the shore. I mean, thankfully I'm wearing the root harness Yeah, there's another swamp. Okay. So that was partially why I'm doing this, because I wanted to see if there's some other good swamps that aren't too far from base, but... I remember playing the old Harry Potter games on PS2, and Hogwarts Legacy is insane compared to those. Is it? Like as in, like, it's got a lot of mechanics to it? Oh, what the hell? Oh, pufferfish. Come on. Let me pick him up. Let me... No, come on. Got him. Picked up a pufferfish. I win the game. That is way cool. Okay, we gotta be careful not to process him or cook him up or anything like that. Alright. So, not too huge of a swamp. I don't see anything in there we'd want. Damn. I was hoping this was more Black Forest and mountain. Shipwreck. Okay, that's a regular building. That one would not... Yeah, that one wouldn't have a totem. Alright. Yeah, we can move Big Mountain to there. Now just say MTN for mountain. Yeah, because if we could search some more Black Forest, we gotta search for Haldor, and then find another swamp, search for the Bog Witch. I was really hoping Black Forest and Swamp were over here, because... Oh, well, we're coming up on some Black Forest. Prisoner of Azkaban game ended so abruptly, your house wins, and then it cuts straight back to the menu. Well, they ran out of time. Oh, did they? That's just a smidge of Black Forest. See, I'm wondering if I should clear out here, but it shows planes there. Oops, careful. Hit these rocks. Damn. Love those movies. Yeah, the movies are great. Everyone hates Chamber of Secrets, but it's your favorite. I don't know, I really like Chamber of Secrets. You know, there's a lot of Black Forest here. Maybe we should go down here. Investigate some more. Plus, it introduced Dobby, yeah. And Lucius. Expanded the, expanded like quite a bit, didn't it? Was Chamber of Secrets, was Spew part of the book story? Or was that later, later stories? Yes? Okay. It still feels magical but scary at the same time. The later movies got darker. Yeah. I agree. I feel like it definitely, like, that's where it moved into that darker territory, slowly, you know. You had the fantastical with the first story, and the ending, you know, was fairly dark. I mean, sorry to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen or read the books, but you know, when you have the Dark Lord on the back of your head, you're a pretty scary guy. But yeah, and yeah, I felt like they nudged and edged into it more and more as it went along. And the Goblet Fire is brutal, yeah. Yep, and you know, it's one of those things that's like we like those stories, you know, of someone getting thrown into a fantastical situation and coming out on top in the end. Ooh, excuse me. We'll see if we can loop around the bottom here, since there's more Black Forest over there. We've lost our rested bonus, so we gotta watch out. Next Black Forest or swamp, we'll land and get another rested bonus just in case. Coming up on Black Forest now. Okay. Ooh, is this a channel? Chanel. Oh, look at those locks. Jason Voorhees of Valheim. Puffer fish. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. I was starting to think, like, oh, did we just toss the portal pieces in the cargo hold? But no, it's there are none. Okay, so there's a good chance this could be all Black Forest, right? Other than the mountain part and the plains part over there. It's cool how Robert Pattinson played Cedric. Yeah, I'm glad to see where his career went. Yeah, the Twilight films aren't necessarily 100% my thing, but I still enjoyed them for what they were. But yeah, you could tell both when he played Cedric and when he was in Twilight that he just needs some, I think, some really good scripts, really good stories to bounce off of, and chew the scenery with. And I think, yeah, he's slowly built up and into a lot of that, so I was very happy to see that. Have I ever seen Tales from the Dark Side? Like, I'm trying to remember. Like as in the show itself or a movie version of it? Like the show I've seen. Oops. We could eat another bite. Yeah, the TV series, they made a movie too, yeah. Trying to remember what was... Yeah, I don't 100% remember that. I remember Twilight Zone, the movie. Keep checking in case we pop another trader here. Is it safe? Oh, you know what just also occurred to me? OBS. We don't need to have that, and I don't need to be up top here. Yeah. That's mostly for 7 Days to Die, and like I said, I think we're gonna just play a lot of Valheim for a while. Oh, I was gonna say this would be a sign of Hildir. Here's a Draugr village, but we've already unlocked Hildir. All right, let's at least mark this though. Draugr village, Deville. Twilight Zone movie had a tragedy during the filming, helicopter crash. Yeah, it's most unfortunate. Those poor boars. They just wanted to graze in the grass and live their lives, and Draugr were like, nope. Oh, so this might not even... Maybe there was a gap here that we didn't see, that we could have gone through. Yeah, I dig in general like those kind of those stories once in a while. Yeah, Twilight Zone, Tales from the Dark Side. What's the Crypt Keeper? Creep Show. Yeah. Yeah, they're all pretty cool. And I guess the hard part for me is just always the like I'm not 100% into and always seeking out horror movies and stories. But I do on occasion like a good kind of thriller and suspense and sometimes yeah, other styles of horror. But they also haven't like 100% grabbed me like enough to like really get into them. You like the comic book style of Creep Show? Yeah. Yeah, some pretty creative stuff out there. Anthology, is that part of the terminology? Like they do different short stories. I like when stuff does that once in a while, because then you're not beholden to the whole bigger arching story or something like that. Like you could tell these individual stories once in a while, and they're kind of one and done, you know. Like, yeah, there isn't like a specific well, like right now, the contradiction to that is that I really like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but that itself I like as a cinematic universe because of itself. I'm not always seeking out the connective universe stuff, but okay, so there's not a connecting. Well, could still be something up here. Oh, what's that? George Romero, Stephen King collaborated on the movie. Did they? Nice. Yeah, George Romero, I'm always going to be a fan of because of Night of the Living Dead. Now, while I say I'm not huge into horror movies, that's at least something I am really into, is kind of like the original Night of the Living Dead premise and setup, you know, that you have yourselves these undead people, and they're slow, you know, they can't necessarily be killed again unless you get them in the head or something like that, you know. There's all those basic rules about them, but then I think the hard part is, for very, very briefly in the 80s, I did like the, was it Return of the Living Dead series, which was, you know, kind of another take, another way for somebody to do, you know, the zombie horror genre that George Romero did with the Night of the Living Dead. And they even, I think, talk about it in Return of the Living Dead Part 2. But one of the downsides about it was they started breaking like the basic rules of things. Like I think Return of the Living Dead had like an actual like skeleton moving around that had like no muscle or tissue or anything like that, and that's going beyond kind of like the kind of the little bit of the real world aspects of it all. You know, how can something move if it doesn't have muscle tissue to move it, you know? You love the Night of the Living Dead and the remake with Tony Todd, right? Yeah. Oh, Tony Todd was good in the remake. Yeah, rest in peace, Tony Todd. I got to meet him at Crypticon Seattle. Had a booth set up to sell my artwork across from him, and yeah, he was super cool to say hello to. I got to talk to him briefly, and I was thanking him for yeah, like the voiceover work he did, and then Star Trek, several different stuff he did for Star Trek, but mostly like playing Worf's brother was pretty cool. But playing older Jake Sisko in, was it The Visitor of Deep Space Nine? Yeah, that was a damn good episode of Star Trek. Original is so creepy when they are watching the news on the TV. And that's the part that like kind of gets to me is we've already had, of course, Night of the Living Dead, and you got like the remakes and stuff. Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, you know, it's just pretty cool for Romero's follow-ups. I do like Zack Snyder and James Gunn's Dawn of the Dead remake more so than the original. The only downside that I had with that remake is making the zombies run. But otherwise, yeah, I'm a fan of the remake. Yeah, there's like a lot of people didn't realize that. Okay, there's Haldor. Shit, and again, we don't have a portal. But yeah, a lot of people didn't realize that that James Gunn wrote that Dawn of the Dead remake, and Zack Snyder directed it. And yeah, that was a good collaboration, I think. I think that's a big part of what I think a big part of what Zack Snyder needs is good script writing for him to go off of for directing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. Uh-oh. Poisoned. There we go, we got him. There we go. Alright, sorry, I'll get back to chat here in a second. Alright. See, now we gotta see if... I think there's some meadows up here. Well, even if we did make a portal, we'd have to get the other side as well. But we could make the portal, put down Haldor, and then connect to it later. What's that? The original. Have I ever played the Hitman games? I have not. I am afraid I have not. Okay, I'll mark the long ship there. Everybody's here. Halstein, give me good luck. Good little scritches. All right. Okay, so barrel hoops are allowed, available. Okay. It's fun. Every mission you have a target. There's a bunch of different ways to kill them. Yeah, something like that. Like I think I was more into years ago. But it just doesn't pull me in, unfortunately. All right. I guess technically we could have got rested bonus at Haldor's too, huh? I mean, it only would have been another minute and a half more, but... Eek. We got 5 eyeballs, need 5 more. You love stealth games? Yeah, see, and that's like part of what I wanted to do with 7 Days to Die. I wanted to start getting into doing stealth stuff, even if the stealth wasn't as enjoyable lately. According to people, stealth's been broken on 7 Days to Die for a while. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that game. Yeah. Let's see, we got 5. That's right, we don't get as much fine wood out of the birch trees in vanilla. 12, okay, so chop down another one. We should have enough out of this. They get a little repetitive though. You have to take breaks. What's that? Oh, the Hitman games. Need 2 more pieces of wood, but let's grab what it gives us. Like I said, we'll at least put the portal down. We got to get some more great ore fives though. Heard a fight nearby. Maybe some skeletons are helping us out with the... Maybe? Well, I hear a spawner, so we can at least farm that for a moment. Yep, there we go. Okay, 6, 7. Plus, we'll go into one of these crypts and get, or not crypts, burial chambers and get the 2 certain cores. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah. Rude. Alright, I'm gonna be mean and leave him like that. Take everything. Gotta leave room for the for a Surtling core. Well, 2 Surtling cores. Technically, we have 1 in the ship, so I could just go grab that. Oh, excuse me. Long work week this week. What's that? There's an emblem thing in Call of Duty where you can make your own picture and people make some funny stuff. What do you mean, like make your own picture? That you can like spray on the walls, like Counter-Strike and stuff. There we go. Alright, technically that's all we need. Burial chambers, BC. We will not red exit because we're not done. Alright. Haldor is back that way. Shows your name and stuff when people kill you at the bottom of the screen, with pictures and stuff. You can customize it. See, I definitely think that's where games are at these days. You got to be able to allow so much more customization than games used to have. Let players feel like they're a part of it, you know. And like you said, yeah, if it's something that you can create and put together, that's pretty cool. Damn, if that building was just a little bit closer, like that one. Yeah. Elder location. I'll get the coins. Alright, Haldor. Alright, so the Haldor portal is in place. Calm down. Were these guys just like sitting over here waiting for me to go around the corner? They didn't detect me at first? That's hilarious. Alright. Let's boat home and decide what we want to do from here. Well, yeah, we've been... Oh, wait a minute. So Haldor was south of us this whole time that we've been working this swamp? Boo. Did I forget to leave a portal in there? Yeah, let's go back there. After we get some rested bonus again. GTA 3 did not age well. You can't move the camera, so the combat gets really frustrating. I'm trying to remember when I first saw Grand Theft Auto. And like what version I saw. Alright, we gotta play with the tide here. Yeah, man, this whole time we could have just ran to check out this island and we could have got Haldor. Unbelievable. You gave it a chance, but you couldn't with the combat? Yeah. I'm just, again, like for me, I'm not so much into the stealing stuff and everything aspect of Grand Theft Auto, but what I do like, at least from the online version that I saw people stream and stuff, is the, like, being able to interact with that world as much as you can is pretty awesome. And obviously, like, all the videos of people doing crazy jumps off of buildings and stuff with vehicles and whatnot gets pretty crazy fun. But yeah, it just continues to make me want to have an evolution of all these games to turn into something that we can get even more immersive with and interactive with. No, what's that you love? The satire and funny stuff, yeah. Yeah. Okay, why do I have a portal symbol here? With no words. That usually means that's where my blank portal is, but I don't think that's the case this time around. Oh, but this is also our metal portal over here. Take the long ship symbol there. Grand Theft Auto 3 is 25 years old? Well, damn. So when did the first one come out? Pass it through stormy ocean. Come on, give us a serpent. No serpent. Okay, there was a troll cave. Did we just not keep the portal there? 24 years old. Oh, okay. TC. Yeah, we've already been in here. Shame on me for not marking it correctly. And I don't see a portal around here, so I think we had temporarily, when we were trying to walk around this landmass. Yeah, let me. Yeah, again, so this will get us home, and then we'll assess from there. This is why we're also building a portal hub. So tomorrow we're going to finish that building, and that way it takes us into Saturday's stream, where we can probably get everything for oops, I went to the wrong spot. Hi, how you doing? How's your mama? Still got a death totem over here? Okay. I mean, if I ever need storage out here. Here's our other skeletal buddy. Alright, so we did set some coal up here to be smelted. I forgot we turned off this portal because metal 2 is connected. Alright. Hop, skip, and then jump to run to our base. No biggie. No big whoop. Dang it. I'm getting hung up on, on everything. I'm not tired. 40 seconds on a rested bonus. There's a bear. And I think we took care of the troll that was around this area, hanging around. Nope. Or he respawned. Hanging around downtown by myself. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. That actually scared me. That's what I get for going blindly into the meadows. Got him. Yeah, we got plenty of boar trophies. Okay, so deer hide and meat. Only one deer hide? Man, we really get spoiled with modded game. Alright, we got plenty of resin. Turnip stew's running out. Sausages are running out. Can we make it back in time? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Base over yonder. Yeah, so that right there's got to be the portal hub. Like I said, we'll work on that tomorrow so that we can have ourselves plenty of portals set up. You know, we got all sorts of fine wood trees that we could chop down, utilize. But yeah, I'll finish flooring it and put a roof on it. Honey's ready again. Honey, honey, honey. Honey. Alright, so blank, hill deer, metal 2. Let's go. Howlor. Drop off stuffs. Yeah, I really need to hurry up and build the kitchen, huh? Okay. So, puffer fish. I don't, like I said, I don't want to cook it. Just put it there for now. We could put it on an item stand, but I think technically, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but technically, can't you poison yourself if you walk by it all the time? Eyeballs. Yeah, see, we got plenty of eyeballs for portals. Not worried about that. Might as well, start selling some of these. To Haldor. Dun dun dun. Well, let's get rested bonus. Don't need it for Haldor, but always good to re-up your rested bonus. You never know. Something's gonna happen. Mostly saying that out loud so I can remind myself. Alright. So yeah, friendly reminder, everybody. We'll be doing Valheim the next few nights here, so I'll be back tomorrow night as well. We're going till maybe 11 p.m. my time. It's 10:09 p.m. right now tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow and then Saturday. I don't know what time I'm going to start Saturday, because we might do an IRL stream from my new apartment. And so if that happens, then yeah, I'll just basically weird. We'll basically head over to the new apartment and do that, hang out for a bit. If we could do a stream, then I'll do that little hangout session. If not, I'll go over and do the work. I'll try to get some photos and share with you guys the work that I'll end up doing. Here, Haldor, have some bones. All right, Megan Zjord. All right, barrel hoops times 3. So let's start with just 3 for now. Thunderstone. Ymir flesh. I forget, is it 5? Ymir flesh. We need it later, but we'll get it now. 5. Dun, dun, dun. All right. We have Megan Zjord Arbelt. Is that a bear nearby? Or was that you, Halstein? There you go. More scritches, more cuddles. Okay. What's the coal? Might as well collect that, but not worried about the tin. Oh, let's make sure we mark Haldor portal. Oh. Someone just reminded me my YouTube is on live chat. There we go. Okay, let's get a brand new day going. I think we've been gone long enough we could cycle the turnips again. Remember my spikes. He said spikes, give him spikes. Yep, there we go. Turnips are ready. Over on YouTube, I don't know what to call you. Lot of H. How you doing? Oh, speaking of which, doing good. Hey, glad to hear it. Likewise. Oops, I almost came back into the game and punched my turnips. That sounds like it could be a bad term for something. I almost punched my turnips. All right, and we have any... We do not. Okay. So, yeah, this is where we're going to plant some more seeds. I've got 32 turnips on me. Yeah, we should probably plant all of those. Well, yeah. Might as well. So, 8, 9, 10, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. There it be. All right. So you guys, is everybody looking forward to Spider-Man next week? Yeah, this time next week, next Thursday, I'll be going to my screening. Well, not this time. I'll probably be earlier in the day, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to going and watching the movie. Looks pretty fun. Can't wait to find out who's who, what's what in it. No spoilers if you guys have been hearing things. I want to avoid anything further at this point going forward. Let's do 1, 2, and 3 for now. So with the barrels, I like to separate the carrots, turnips, and then onions when we get to that stage. Take this down. Nice base. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's... Oop. Fire trucks. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. Basic setup for now. And we did unlock recently the stone cutter. Why is the game doing that? There we go. Unlocked the stone cutter, so I started working on a portal hub over there. And likewise, this weekend, we're probably going to... lay down stone and build a foundation for a house in here, and we'll make a proper kitchen with storage and everything separate. I was gonna mine a whole bunch of iron tonight. I'm just not feeling it though. But we will have to at some point because I got a lot of building to do. Refill these. Did we still not put a new one up? I thought for sure we did. So silly of me. I put the wood away. Maybe it's because it was this one. What else we need to work on while we're here? So we turned the turnips. We want to be able to take a new portal with us. I should rename the blank one, right, to bone mass, since we've got that area unlocked now. My own practice dummy scared me. Did I beat the Elder yet? Yes, this is so we're taking it slow, but I've done first 2 bosses, and so we found bone mass. I just have to mark the portal as such. And I'm actually glad he brought that up too, because it reminds me we should get poison resist. Even though I've got the mask, helps us resist poison. I should still do a poison resist fighting the elder. Honey, thistle, neck, coal. That's right. I don't know why I'm always forgetting these recipes. Oh wait, it was 10 honey, wasn't it? Then coins we can put away. There we go. Yeah, we're doing good on coins. Alright, honey, thistle, neck, and coal, right? Yeah, let's do that for now. Oops, what am I still missing? 10 coal, I grabbed 5. But, yeah, how are you guys liking the last update for Valheim? Like the Elder and a couple of bosses getting their Forsaken Powers updated a little bit. I like the Elder power even more now. Now that you can get better return on like wood and mining. Okay, that's good. We don't need the fishing pole right now. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do fishing pole there. Move that there. It's not a big deal, but at least move some of the stuff. Okay. Re-up our rested bonus again. Broken. All out of beverage. I'm all out of beverage. So lost without it. Yeah. Let me grab that. And that. Spikes. Did regular wood. I was gonna say we could have used that troll base raid to knock down all these trees. Could have helped us out with that. We also should make an iron axe soon, so we can chop this stuff a little bit more efficiently. Uh-oh. Come back. Alright. 26 fine wood. We'll need more, but we'll just keep getting it as we need it. There. Oh. Well, we are gonna need more, because well, we're gonna be putting down a portal. Well, let's set up bone mass. Don't necessarily need the portal to the Elder, do we? Because, yeah, what did we do here? Elder was, yeah, over here. That's how we saw the swamps. We got PL1 here, and we could just run down to Elder from there if we need to. Unless I want to be efficient, in which case I might build like even a separate sort of portal building for bosses. I think that'll be fine. All right, so blank here. Oh. All right, change blank to bone mass. There we go. And we still got iron down there if we if we really need it. All right, so we'll change the one down here back to blank for now. Can you see my map? Yeah, give me a second. Oh wait, it is back to blank because, yeah. So starting land mass here, and we worked on the meadows trying to find the early axes. I ended up giving myself a pass on those because it, for some reason, gave me 2 of one kind and not the other half after we went through so many meadows and so many buildings. So then we moved on to Black Forest over here. Is where I started doing my metal smelting over here, which eventually led me to exploring a little bit of the landmass here. But we got the Elder location, but yeah, a lot of burial chambers we checked up here. Cleared a lot of them, and then I ended up hauling the metals at least down to this area here. Some I ran across the way to our main base here. Funny enough, like, we sailed, like, down here, which I found a lot of these, not turtles, we call them turtles, but leviathans. And I got a couple of serpents for the first time, but then, yeah, we found swamps, and so I was starting to work this swamp. We got lots of crypts that we can get iron out of. So I'm wanting to go back to that one, but there was no bone mass, and then we found the bone mass marker, which was up here. So I ended up sailing the shore here and making my way up here. We found Hildir as we were sailing by, so we put a portal down there. But got to bone mass, and then I forgot today that while I put a portal up there, I thought I was working on the crypt that I put the portal on, and I wasn't. So I was like, okay, well, we still haven't looked at like what's around this big mountain, so I sailed around here. Take that off. And I was like, okay, so this isn't one big super continent here, massed together here. So then I said, okay, let's go around this one because there's a lot of Black Forest. And sure enough, yeah, there was a Haldor here. So I was figuring there'd probably be one here, if not, since it wasn't here, and we haven't sailed over here or here. So I ended up kind of doing that. So here's the whole thing. But yeah, we just found Haldor, so now the portal is down there, and we got our weight belt, the Megan Zord belt, as I call it. And the basic premise of what I'm doing for anybody that has not been here yet is we can't start on a new biome until all the things I consider are done for that biome are done. So we're now on swamps, and I still have some trophies to get, I believe. So yeah, we got Leech, Draugr, Abomination, Blob. I still have to get a Wraith trophy, Draugr Elite trophy. We got, yeah, the Abomination trophy. What else? What am I missing, you guys? I got Surtling that they put down here on the category. We got the Ghost trophy, but we didn't get the Rancid Remains trophy. And after like 10 Rancid Remains, I called it. I basically said, okay, we're done with Black Forest and moving on. Because we also have like, what, like 5, almost 6 weeks, I think, until 1.0 comes out, Deep North and everything. So it's a long road, but in some cases I'm wanting to kind of nudge it along a little bit more. Because I've been pretty busy at work, so I haven't been able to invest as much time in this as I would like to. So, but yeah. Oh, and that was the other thing I was gonna change. That MTN. Reason there's a blank Thor's hammer icon there is because that's where we went for the tin that we were harvesting. So I can still run up the coast here if I want to get some more tin. Otherwise, I would take that out, or I'd make it a different marker, and I'd actually write on my map. Okay. Put that away. Alright, so now, yeah, I just excused myself for making turnip stew for a bit. Did we... Yeah. Let's go back to carrot soup for a little while we get another round of turnips going. What's everybody looking forward to with 1.0 with Deep North? I'm looking forward to hopefully new building objects, shapes, and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to new foods. Obviously, the mechanics of new creatures and things to fight. Yeah, I think we got a lot of fun stuff coming with this next update. And Hot Dog 1.0, so Valheim finally gets to reach that stage. What else just hit 1.0 recently? Pow World, I think. So I played that a little bit when it first came out, and that was pretty fun. Similar to some other games, there wasn't really a reason for me to stop playing. I enjoyed it, but yeah, my bandwidth is just only able to process so many games. Alright, now that I'm remembering. There. Now we do actually have a torch there. Though again, I swear I thought we had one. Maybe I accidentally destroyed it one day. But yep, I would love to hear what everybody's looking forward to. If you guys are playing Valheim, or if you've watching people play Valheim, still want you to chime in. What do you guys want to see with the game, where it's going? I'd like the idea of like the Deep North being pretty much like a cold Arctic kind of environment, sliding across on ice and stuff. That might get old fast though, the whole sliding on the ice mechanic, but yeah, for now we could deal with it. Let's get one more portal material on us, and we'll sail back to that original swamp we were working on. We should prep ourselves for doing iron work over there. I'm gonna get 12. That way we leave one there to just fast click items away. Let's see, certain cores. Alright, got rested bonus. Blank portal is ready to connect to. So tomorrow, with the portal hub here, yeah, we'll chop down a whole bunch of these. We'll chop down all these trees, get all the fine wood, put them in a box, have it ready to go. But yeah, we'll put a ring all the way around, and I think what we'll do is we'll make sure we have a couple more extra portals to connect to, and start kind of planning ahead that way. Those portals, I think, are gonna be in that portal hub, are gonna be like a lot of the random spots around the base. But as I'm saying it out loud, I'm thinking, I think we'll build separate building for the 3 traders, and then another building or alcove for the bosses. And I think we'll go ahead and technically do all the bosses in the building that we do. First up, chatter about Twitch. Bakuman, how you doing? Looking forward to the new items, the deep snow mechanics, and all the other stuff they haven't announced. Yeah, that's the other thing I'm hoping is that there are still some things that they haven't announced or shown us that we'll be able to find out on the day, right? Yeah, looks pretty cool. For those that don't know, I was born in Alaska, and so I'm definitely a cold environment person versus a hot environment person. I'm living in Atlanta, Georgia these days, so the heat and the humidity here is it's not my favorite, but I still enjoy Atlanta. Anyways, but yeah, when I'm playing games, it's actually kind of cool to me, no pun intended on the word cool, that that I can be in a cold weather environment in the game, and all these little survival crafting games that have different areas like that. Was I hearing a bear too? Yeah, I think he's right there. Staggered. Oh, I didn't make him stagger again. Whew. Gotta love it. And again, for those that skip over bronze things, that this shows you a bronze buckler, even level 1, with a block skill of 25 now, is pretty reasonable for. Oh, and that's why we have this T here is for troll. It would help if I actually marked this stuff. But yeah, so yeah, bronze level gear. Even though it's avoided, and usually people skip ahead. It just shows you that it's still useful stuff if you stick to the order of when stuff is crafted and released. Bronze buckler is the most if you're not using the bear fist. Yeah, the bear fists I got to finally use. I'm enjoying them. Now this character we didn't keep him too long, but yeah, we made him for the requirements. I got to make everything and at least utilize it once or twice. And then I was doing sword, bronze sword, so we can get some damage. Another troll. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's standing on top. Uppercut. Oh, that was in the knee. I'm sorry. All right. Use them into the mountains many times for sure. Yeah. It's interesting though, right? Like because sometimes there are aspects of these games where we find ourselves skipping over some things, and then you kind of get the reminder once in a while, and like, no, hey, this this is the stuff that this stuff for a reason is why it's in the tier of escalation of growth. Now we've already gotten some iron going. We got a smelter and whatnot set up in the swamp. So we're utilizing that because that's how I got my iron pickaxe. So we're just starting, you know, getting a batch of iron. But yeah, now we need the. I'm gonna leave some stuff here. But now we're gonna need to start upgrading some other things, I think. See, I don't need to take all this stuff with us. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, just to clear up inventory. Now we have a couple circling jets as well, so I don't necessarily need to get heavy on the coal back there, because we could, if done right, we could cycle the two circling jets to get our coal supply in great abundance. I was really hoping we'd have like 3 circling jets that we could run to and get a really big supply of coal going, and circling cores, of course. Oh, here's a burial chambers we haven't done. Oh, that's why there were 3. I remember there was 3 new skeletons in that area, and that's why. I'm slightly going the wrong way. We gotta run up the coast here. Another bear. Let's just keep going. Well, if he lets us. Yep, I got the portal materials. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't get the fine wood I was supposed to get. Okay. Unless I see a shipwreck, we'll go and we'll try to go to a meadows up here and get some fine wood. I'm trying to remember if there's a shipwreck. I feel like there is. I'm going to take the risk. We're going to go to the spot, and if not, we'll run down here. I feel like there was a shipwreck in the swamp. I'm willing to bet 5 cents on it. Alright. Now, can we also get a serpent? Oh, but it's not necessarily storming in the ocean, is it? Huh? Still going? Still going. 6 minutes left on my rested bonus. Yeah, come on, give me a storm serpent. Damn. Turtle. This is a turtle we haven't marked. Man, we... Oh, no, we did. There it is right there. I just didn't mark it when I was close to it, huh? Serpent. Just one. That's all I want. Just one. Or 5. Oh, there's a fish on the... Is this smart? Probably not. Got him. Coral cod. Okay, so we got to get a pufferfish and a coral cod today. Level 1. That's okay. Don't need a big fish right now, right? Oh, storm's going away. Come on, game, you can still give us a serpent. No? Okay. Another turtle, though. Alright. Time's at real life time. We got about 15 minutes. Yeah, we're now basically at this point of the stream, we're going to set ourselves up for tomorrow's stream. Friday night stream again. We'll be back with Valheim here. We'll yeah, you know what game I was about to say. But yeah, we'll be back with Valheim and
Greetings, Starfighter.
Ooh.
You have been recruited by the Star League.
Back on now, following as well. Welcome, recruit. Appreciate that.
Prepare for blast off.
Super awesome of you. Thanks so much. Yeah, so we'll be tomorrow night. If I don't find a way off stream, because I hate mining on stream, but you guys keep reminding me that that's okay. It's not too boring. We'll try to take breaks too. We'll mine some iron. We'll work on our portal hub, and then we'll see how far along we get. If I can get to a level 2 iron mace with my root mask and with poison resist, I'm pretty confident we can get bone mass without a problem. At that point from there, it's just about doing the due diligence about getting the rest of the items that I need for the requirements to say that we're done with swamps. Okay, so there's my bench right there. So, building right there. I feel like I saw... Well, you know what else? We could just take apart the ship and we could use the fine wood and then just re-up our supply. If I'm wrong about this. Yeah, I guess maybe I was thinking of another. No. What modifiers do you have set on the playthrough? On this one, none. No changes. Since 1.0 is so close, if you wanted to get through this, you might consider upping resources. Nope. Yeah, the point of this playthrough is to play it strictly vanilla, as frustrating as that is. But yeah, lately I've been doing metal through portals, 2 times loot, and base raids off. Something like that is probably, I think, a basic one. for a while there, I did the trophy hunt, speedrunner trophy hunt stuff on Saturdays, and competition. But I wasn't getting close to being I think a true competitor, so I pulled back on doing those for a while. But that really got me into some of the modifications of the game, is the trophy hunts. So this one you wanted to keep vanilla. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Fun playthroughs for speed are definitely different. Yeah, it's this one is kind of my own little restriction, just to kind of see how vanilla feels. Oops. And another leech trophy. Mostly, yeah, just to see how it feels. Oh shit, we forgot to drop off the iron. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. And yeah, there's at least materials in here for bonfire, which I think we do have. Okay, sorry, my brain's going on 5 different things. Long ship is here. Crypt plus metal is over here. Even though it's got a red X, I think we still have our workshop there. Once 1.0 comes out, I'm planning on starting a new playthrough, fully vanilla as well. Yeah, that's partially what this is for. Oh, that's hilarious. We did have the portal active over here. As Tony Stark once put it, well, would you look at that? Yes, so what I'm going to do is, this one's the long road to Deep North, so that we grind through vanilla, get everything leveled up as much as we can before 1.0 drops. Then, when 1.0 drops, this will be the game that we go immediately to Deep North for content. We'll go from there. And I'll start a fresh new game where I'll decide if I want to do like 2 times loot or something like that, and turn off some restrictions like metal through portals, because that other game will be what's new in the starting biomes going forward. Right, there's some little things. I've seen some videos, I've seen some of the people playing Test Realm stuff, but I don't want to necessarily spoil people in chat with some of those things, so just hold up on those if you guys are wanting to mention anything that's in the early biomes, for myself included, because I do want to kind of experience as we go through. So that'll be kind of that fun little trade-off, I feel, of what stuff do I get to experience for the first time as well, for all the new content before you go to Deep North. So it'll be interesting. That's the loose plan. Obviously, the hard part about that is running 2 games at once on stream, as in, like, one day I do this, the other day I do that. But we'll see how schedule is in September. The cool thing is I should be in my new apartment, obviously, in a week and a half here, is the bigger part of the move. But yeah, I'll be in my new apartment, and we'll be able to accomplish the goals that we're setting out for. I gotta tell you guys, it's anybody that's been able to move to a place that you really like being at. My new apartment, my only fear is that I'm gonna be the loud neighbor upstairs from people. So I really want it. We'll work on the sound tiles this Saturday. It might be, if I go live and I do a stream from the new apartment, it's probably going to be like 10 a.m. Eastern time, United States. Sorry, I love turning around and watching him throw a rock at the building there. You know what? We'll go overtime just a little bit tonight, because I want to get another serpent. We gotta. But I need to get rested bonus first, and we'll also eat. Oh. Alright, metal 2. There it is. So metal 2 is kind of a personal portal description. That's usually where the iron portal, iron smelting is going on. And again, if you guys didn't see, we got smelter and all that stuff here. Oh, and a batch of tin. That's not iron. Crap, I heard a... Where's he at? I hear a wraith. So we can call him in by making some noise. Only downside about this is I put a fence line up next to the... Where's he at? There he is. He was like directly above me. Okay. Did we get the chain? We did not pick up the chain. There's the chain. Okay. Back to the boat. Back to the boat. Back to the boat. Dun, 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 dun. We gotta make sure to put our stuff out of our inventory and into the cargo hold. Occasionally I keep going overweight. And so when a serpent drops a trophy, I miss out on picking up the trophy because I'm overweight with items. Now we have a Megan Zord belt. Sorry, I giggle every time I say it that way. We have the weight belt, so we could probably avoid that concern now, but yeah, I'd go a little bit late on the stream tonight if I didn't have to be up early for something. As you guys saw early on the stream, I got a text that I need to head over to my new apartment in the morning, and then over to work. So I'll try to split a morning workout. So yeah, I gotta remember to pack one of my extra cameras. Trying to think of what headset I could do now. Man, I don't want to walk around the apartment with a corded headset though. I might have a wireless reason being, as I'm talking, I need a microphone to do part of the stream with, and I really need to get like one of those lapel mics for streaming. And then learn how to do it properly so it doesn't have that little rubbing sound on your on whatever you're wearing. Alright. I got 75 arrows, so it should be plenty. If we can get two serpents, that would be splendid. Alright, raining and nighttime in the ocean. What do you guys think? Will I get 1 or 2 serpents? Or 0? It will be another 0 night. There's one of the turtles. Sometimes that's the thing, is sailing around the turtles will have a serpent around it sometimes. Oh, there we go. Behind, right? Yep. Hey, why don't I just shoot my own boat? Yeah, I got backup. Just back it up. They're hard to spot in the storm, but yeah, I just caught it just right out of the corner of my eye. Wait for that pierce sound. There we go. Love it. 50% health. Oh no, we missed. We missed it again. Don't miss. Aim small, miss small. Damn it. I love doing the jumping out now thing, but I get a little too cocky with it, I think. Trophy! And I spammed E. We got one scale, but we could have got more. We still have to make the shield. The shield, however, is not something I like to use. It is just handy once in a while. But, of course, with the gameplay that we're doing here, we have to at least craft it. Maybe, like, use it for a short while or so. It's decent against the wolves, but you can't parry, stun them, right? And that's what I like to do with shields. I like to parry stun and then get the better, 2 times damage bonus. So yeah, for those that don't know, that's what I do now instead of harpooning and taking a serpent to shore and trying to solo grind that approach. Cool thing is when you take it to shore to a place where some of the critters will help you kill them off quick. World save at 30. Damn, it's already daytime. Maybe the storm will help us get a second serpent. I shouldn't be greedy. We got to get one. Yeah, again, the waves make it hard to see. Day 77. Oh, man. If more fish just want to jump onto shore or jump into our boat, that'd be fine. We got the fishing pole now, too. That being said, I don't feel like making the fishing a requirement of this playthrough as far as like some completionist stuff. But it'd be kind of cool to get some of the fishing, like all the different kind of fish. Hang them up on a item stand, trophy thing, or whatever. All right, so since it's still stormy, there is a possibility that a serpent could spawn in. But yeah. But yeah. He's coming in hot. What's this guy doing there? Got him. Okay, so metal 2 is there. Let's do something here different. Let's go that. Crypt is red X, but let's do a portal symbol. Metal 2. And that's just to remind myself that, yeah, this is where the portal is for here. And again, we've already finished this crypt, but there's another one there. I think, yeah, one over there. So there's a decent amount in this area. Totally forgot that we just got a crazy amount of copper and tin over here. Because again, it's like I don't know if I'm gonna continue to build up this area for a base or what. All right, there's a torch there. No other torch. Oh, there we go. Take the meats home. We'll be able to. Can we do serpent stew at a tier 2 cauldron? Can't remember. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna definitely have a bone mass fight tomorrow night as well. I think we're positioning ourselves pretty good there. Here's all the trophies we got: boar, deer, neck, Grey Dwarf Shaman, Grey Dwarf Brute, Troll. Just heard somebody poof somewhere. Bear trophy, ghost trophy, skeleton, Draugr, blob, leech, abomination, and serpent and surtling. So we're good there. Almost. Yeah, what critter poofed nearby? I heard it. Oh, I bet you Grayling hit this. Look, it looks damaged. Yep. All right, go Spikes. Give me a high five. No? Okay. All right, you guys. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be back. My goal is to start at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so adjust your clocks accordingly. Right now it's 11 p.m. but we're going to, like I said, we're going to do some iron mining. We're going to work on this base here. The portal hub over there, definitely want to get that done. Chop down all these trees that are fine wood trees, and we'll replant and use that to get our portal hub thriving, and working out as best as we can there. Bonfire materials. Okay, I was wondering why I had all those. Hey, look at that. 53 serpent meats. That's the other thing, is we probably should go ahead and start our official structure in here, our building. So we'll take that down. We'll probably end up taking down the cartography table. It's a single player game, so you know there's no need for it. I just, of course, crafted it because we want to craft all the things. But yeah, so we'll work on a variety of things, I think, tomorrow night, and then Saturday stream, depending on when we get done with the new apartment and come back to this old apartment. We'll come back to the old apartment here and work on pretty much all day Saturday on this game. If we defeat Bone Mass on Friday stream tomorrow, we'll then start working on the mountains, right? So that'll be a thing. Okay, so thanks everybody for coming out tonight. Really appreciate the conversations and the new folks coming around. Glad to have you here. Again, we're going to be doing Valheim for a while, so if you guys are here for Valheim, appreciate having you here. Once I get in my new apartment, I will, I know I keep and thenning instead of closing out the stream. Once I get into my new apartment, the goal is to start figuring out what my ongoing stream is going to be, my schedule is going to be like. All of that is pending work. I do work a day job where I am on call, and so I can occasionally get pulled away from the things that I really love doing at home. And so until I can make twice as much as I make at my day job with streaming content creation, I'm definitely going to have to stick with the day job and do this as extra stuff on the side. But again, you guys are super awesome for stopping on by tonight. Appreciate all the conversations and chatter. If you didn't chat tonight, no obligation to do so. If you're lurkers, come on in, hang out. I love having you here. I am not one of those streamers that puts down people for lurking. But if you're not chatting because you don't have a topic of conversation, I love talking about comic books, TV shows, movies, and of course, whatever I'm streaming at the time. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and as always, we'll see you on the next adventure. Howdy. Bye-bye.